in every at every level of government.
Lakteche mapacho ka pod dhi mbele kod ng'anyo margi ka gidwaro mondo piny owacho ketie tim winjruok mane giketo higa mar 2017. Wawinjore kaka gitwak gi sani.
As union leaders and as doctors, when we began this strike, it was clear in our heads that we had lost everything except our dignity. We have lost 4 doctors this year alone to suicide because of the frustrations at the workplace. I can't tell you the number of doctors wallowing in drug and alcohol abuse from the frustrations at the county. Instead of being treated, they terminate their salaries, worsening the situation. We have forever been called by the SG about doctors' houses being locked up because salaries have not been paid. I've seen Swamadi in Mombasa threatening doctors. Up to now, he has not paid the doctors their salaries for last month. I'm tired of doctors calling us for food, of us being called to fundraise for the sick. Over the weekend, we buried Dr. Edith, whom we took forever to fundraise for her. By the time we got the money, she was dead. I have a surgeon in Kericho having liver cancer we are fundraising for. What about the gynecologist in Mombasa who got a premature baby? And she couldn't afford the NICU where she works, the ICU for the neonate where she works. She had to transfer her baby to another cheaper facility because of lack of medical cover. What about the doctor in Elgeyo Marakwet who was in school in his second year? Then the county decided to terminate his study leave and call him back to school. What about the registrars who work for free in Kenyatta and MTRH? When COVID came, in MTRH, they denied them vaccines, telling them they're not employees of MTRH. In KNH, my colleague fell sick doing a ward round. She couldn't be seen in the facility where she works in. Who speaks for them? Shame. You study, you work. The same government that has sponsored you to go to school, they don't pay the school fees. So when exams come, you're frozen out of that exam. You repeat a whole year. Then the county stops your salary. Those who are doing cancer studies in Egypt, you are being called for a head count because of a new governor. You don't come for the head count, they stop your salary. I'm a victim. I've not had a salary for 16 months. No letter, no disciplinary process, just somebody stopping your salary. What do you want the doctors to do? So as you keep on telling us to go back to work, you have to tell us, going back to work for what? Our members have reached their end. As Ms. Keller, as Davji, we have nothing more to offer our members except our lives. If they want to jail us, so be it. If they want to kill us, so be it. But we will not take our members back to where we have lost so many young people and so many older folks because the worker, the employer has refused to listen to us. Our question this afternoon is to the government that who cares for the carer? The government promised to take care of Kenyans. Doctors are Kenyans too. So it is them who have abandoned Kenyans plus the doctors. So as they run around issuing threats, let them know that until they put in place a mechanism of solving the issues. Look at Sakaja in Nairobi, threatening all over the place. What happened in Nairobi is embarrassing. There were 113 doctors hired by NMS. Then Sakaja comes and says that no, he's a new governor, he wants to employ his own. Advertises are fresh for people already working. And then they give slots to MCAs, 7 doctors each. Then everybody who applied is being called to give a bribe of $500,000. For the ladies are being asked to give sexual favors. And then just Nairobi. Our female doctors have been exposed to sexual harassment and sexual demands by county officials across the country. How many more will they have to sleep with to get jobs or to get promoted?
Punda imekufa. Imechoka.
Anne Waiguru can come to threaten us with court orders when we have a court order against her for sacking doctors. Court orders as she ignored herself. So before they come to us with court orders, they must know that they are themselves accountable of 3 court orders. 5 actually. Because 2017 CBA was a court order they ignored. 2020 we sued them for the same order to implement they ignored. We sued Abdul Samad in Mombasa for third-party deductions. That they deduct money from you, they don't remit to the bank. Your loan goes to CRB. They deduct pay from you, they don't forward to KRA. KRA fines you. They deduct your insurance policy for your children, they don't remit to the insurance, the policy lapses. We sued him, was ordered to pay up, he has never paid up. In Kirinyaga, Anne was ordered to reinstate the doctors. She never did that. And even the current meeting by All of Nation, every county was ordered to come, every governor. The first time, Governor Sang came alone. The last time when they were issuing threats, only 4 governors came. So they're even in bigger contempt than the doctors. And they must remember that you cannot go to the table of equity with dirty hands. They have to purge their contempt before they come anywhere close to us. For us, this week, if they go to court to start the contempt, we will tell the judge, we won't defend ourselves. We'll tell the judge we are guilty. But so is the government. Jail us all. Thank you.
Your last meeting, both of you, the government, walked out and said that you were going to
We did walk out.
well.
Government walked
After
out.
they walked out, and you said you're meeting,
Yes.
what are your expectations?
See the court.
No, what are your expectations, considering you also said you didn't at all?
You know, one thing that we must clear is that as a union, the government is in contempt. We filed about 3 contempt cases against government last week. So the government is in contempt of court. So if tomorrow we go to court, they just present their case, we present our case. We were ordered to go negotiate and have a discussion in that particular meeting. And they called us and invited us for the meeting. It is quite not clear why they will come into that meeting and say we have not complied to Order 6, yet they send an invitation. So it is them that are in contempt because they walked out. Yes, so, I mean, they have shown very clearly that they don't care how long the strike continues. So we said continuously that we've joined them. In court tomorrow, we actually just express the orders of the court, and we expect the court to give a favorable direction in the matter. Meanwhile, the strike was called by the union, and the strike will continue until the issues that we have are implemented.
Viva, que pediu viva!
Question.
We have deaths or any conditions that are going to deteriorate because of this strike, the government is 100% responsible.
Ramogi,